Big changes are coming to Magic Kingdom. A classic spot is getting demolished and replaced with something Disney fans have been waiting for a long time. Today, we're going to walk the entire area to be torn down and show you the planned transformation. This might be one of the very last times that we get to take the raft over from Frontierland to Tom Sawyer's Island. Now, according to the concept art released by Disney a couple days ago, this whole area, including the island, is what's going to be torn down to make way for Cars Land, which is going to feature a couple attractions we are super excited about. Let's hop onto the island and see how the landscape is going to change. Before we go over the plans for the island, let's hop into one of Tom Sawyer's caves. I love these places. They're kind of like really crooked, so you have to be careful, watch your step, but and also it's really dark, so you really have to be careful.
Now when you exit the cave over here, it's actually going to drop you off right off to the side here by the Rivers of America. And this is where the first huge change is going to happen. This whole river down here is going to get filled in and there's going to be no more water, which is super crazy. And all of that area, according to the concept art, it looks like is going to be track for part of the major attraction, which is going to be a Cars-like rally racing ride. If the caves are too scary, it is okay. There is a really beautiful windmill out here. And when you walk in, it's really cool. You can see the rotating rod in the middle that actually makes the windmill spin. A really beautiful, like old wood creaky staircase. And then up top, you come out to a rope bridge with some gorgeous views. How's the view?
It's a great look. I can see Big Thunder from here.
Oh, wow.
Right?
This looks really cool with like the windmill coming around too.
It really does.
It's so cool to think in like a few years, this very place I'm standing on, there's gonna be cars zooming by here. And over here, there's this kind of elevated area. If you walk up, it's actually really cool. It leads to Tom and Huck's like fort up there. It's made out of boat parts and barrels, things they've obviously scavenged off of the island. It's a really neat place. And one thing I'm thinking is this elevation, they may be able to keep for the actual ride that's going to be here, since everything's supposed to be like the wilderness and going through mountain ranges and snow caps. I'm thinking some of this elevated land they're probably going to end up keeping. Tom Sawyer's Island really is beautiful. There's little waterfalls everywhere, rope bridges, so many elevations and staircases. It's really cool, and a really cool barrel bridge. All right, we're gonna see how fast we can go. I feel like that one is a really good workout, but two, that would be a great space for a Jack Sparrow run. Over here is the coolest view of the Haunted Mansion. So pretty. And then we're gonna start making our way off to the back of the island here and talk about what we think is gonna be back in this area. But first, look at this cute little chicken sign. I hope they put this somewhere else in the park, or give it to me.
This path here gets you to the bridge that connects you to the island where the fort is. Now that's the area where we think there's gonna be like all this shopping, and it looks like there's just gonna be like merch and some buildings there.
Or maybe the other little ride.
Or maybe the other ride for family-friendly stuff, right? Now, we were gonna get on the bridge, but it looks like it's closed.
So this is the map. This is the main Tom Sawyer's Island, and this is where we were heading to.
Right.
So back here is, as you can see, like a fort area. It's actually pretty cool. They have little cannons that you can pretend shoot back there. So all of this in here, and again, all the water around looks like it's gonna be filled in. Right. And this will be that back area where there's other buildings that we think are that shopping, maybe another little ride back in here, because this whole main area here, that's gonna be our major Cars ride. Now it is time to board the Liberty Belle steamboat. We've actually never gone on this, so we're really excited, and we're gonna check out all of the rivers of America, get a kind of top-down view of Tom Sawyer's Island as well. I'm really excited. The steamboat is so cool. Like watching the engines and how the mechanics of them work is awesome. It's gonna be neat to be on one. And all of Rivers of America flows around Tom Sawyer's Island here in the middle. And all of this is gonna be filled in.
It's gonna, yeah, I know. It's crazy to think that like this has been here since the park opened, and now it's gonna get filled in, and there's gonna be like a whole new ride here.
There's gonna be cars like zooming through here. And what's really neat in the concept art, if you look over here at the barriers, it looks like there's going to be kind of a mountain range separating things because we're going to have different
different ecosystems in there. And it's cool because one of the mountains, it looks like the cars are coming out of the mountain. So we think that maybe the car ride is going to go under and inside a mountain and then come back out to the outside. This is such a cool view of the Haunted Mansion, and I'm kind of wondering like if you're still going to be able to see it.
I don't think that you are. Like, we were kind of talking about it a little bit, and if the ride is coming through this river area,
Right.
they're gonna have to put mountain ranges so you're like immersed, because
Exactly.
Disney's whole thing is like they don't want to break that third wall, kind of that immersion.
Yep.
So I think it's going to be covered up with some either a mountain range or some type of environment that fits into the Cars ride.
That makes sense.
And we are on our way. This is really cool. This is our very first time on the Liberty Belle boat. I will not miss that sound though. But yeah, look, we can see the water mill over here on Tom Sawyer's Island. And it's gonna take us all the way around. This is cool. I think we're gonna see the animatronics on the backside where we see them from the railroad.
Right.
So that'll be cool. I think we'll get a closer look at them. But coming up over here on the riverside, where Estella is pointing, you're my lovely assistant for the day. Excuse me, can you point out our location?
Wait, hold on.
Thank you so much. Right there is where we think there's going to be the start of the Cars ride.
Yes.
So either the start or the show building.
Yeah, exactly.
So on the actual concept art, it shows like back here a big building kind of going from here into there.
Yep.
And it looks like cars are going into it. So I'm wondering if it's going to slow down in there. We're going to see like different
an
cars
indoor part of the ride or
exactly, a
something.
slow part with animatronics and different cars.
Yeah.
So that'll be really cool.
It's gonna be awesome. We kind of like compared like the current map to the concept art. We're kind of trying to like place things, you know, geographically to see where things are gonna be, and that does seem about right.
And then we have Big Thunder Mountain over here, which is kind of like the back peak area. And we're thinking all the water that is around Big Thunder is going to stay back there. So I'm thinking that right into this area is where it's going to kind of cut into where the bridge is up ahead, and that'll kind of be the blocked off area. And back in the back there, they actually announced what?
Well, they announced Villains Land. It doesn't have an official name, but it is going to be very dark and mysterious back there. So we're so excited about it. That is going to be beyond the island. So hopefully when we're like around the back of it, we'll be able to see a little bit more of what that area is going to look like.
Look, it's the windmill.
Oh, it's so cute. It's way cooler from up here.
Yeah, it's actually really cool because you get more of a top-down view of Tom Sawyer Island back there. Oh my God, and then look through the trees over there. Do you see the Haunted Mansion peeking out?
Whoa, we already went around that much?
Yeah, we went around a lot.
God. That's so crazy.
Oh, little fun fact, babe, do you remember those rocking chairs?
Yes?
Yeah, do you remember that? The very first time we came to Magic Kingdom together, we sat in those rocking chairs down there.
I do remember that. Aww.
I know. All right, baby, don't spook them. I have found a herd of wild deer. So across from the animatronics is the backside of Tom Sawyer's Island, and then over here is kind of the end of Magic Kingdom of the park.
Right, exactly. So the train, like the railroad that you take, it goes like behind all of that. So we think that in this whole green area, that's where Villains Land is going to be, and the train will go right behind all of that. So I think we are literally looking at the trees that are going to be demolished to make way for Maleficent and her other evil friends.
Now we're looking around back to where we kind of boarded the boat. So this is the back side of the fort. Again, this whole area is going to be either that like shopping where the kind of houses look on the map, and then it'll just continue back to the very front of the park. So that's kind of it.
It's crazy to like be here and see how much room there is and what this is going to turn into.
I can't wait.
It's going to be really cool.
I want to ride it now. Is it open yet? Now that we have seen everything that is changing here in Frontierland, let's see what's going to be staying the same and what we have to enjoy. Frontierland begins here at the Diamond Horseshoe, where you can grab some delicious food if you are looking to. and continues all the way down this strip, all the way down to the brand new Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Over here on the left side, you'll see some construction walls coming up. I know, we have had the Frontier Shooting Arcade.
Which was so cool.
It was really awesome, and now it's gonna be a DVC lounge. So, you know, like it'll be cool to see a brand new facade here, I think, but we're not gonna be able to go in.
That was a staple. That was a staple.
We're gonna
of
have
the
to become
street.
DVC members.
I guess so.
I know, I do miss that arcade game. It was really fun.
How you doing? Did you hear that there's some cars coming around here? You heard about it? Are you excited? He's excited about it. It's nice to see you today, Big Al. Take care, okay? Bye.
Right next to what will now be a DVC lounge, you have the Frontier Trading Post, which is a merch shop. It has tons of things inside, mostly pins.
Yes.
Also hats, so if you're a pin trader, this is a really good spot for you to hop into. And this is where Frontierland like really starts looking like the Wild West here.
Yeah.
It's really cool. We have the brand new Country Bear Musical Jamboree.
Woohoo!
Such a good show.
Which is awesome. Like, we loved the old one, and we also love the new one. I just love it. All the songs are so much fun. And it's really like in theme with Frontierland.
Baby, look who's out. Look who's out. It's Chip.
Oh my God. What's happening?
That dance party's happening right now in Frontierland. We like really lucked out. Let's get in here.
Now I really hope when Carsland gets here, they're not going to mess with this amazing flash mob, because it's just so cool when you run into it.
The best part is at the end here, they do the Hokey Pokey, so we're actually going to hop in with Clarabelle and Hokey Pokey. I think that is the most fun thing to do here at Magic Kingdom.
It's so great.
If they got rid of that, I would be really upset.
Right?
It's so cute. You get to see all the characters in their Frontierland outfits, which that's the only place you can see them. And all together, Chip and Dale are so cute in their outfits.
Yep, and Big Al comes out, and the other Country Bear, whose name I can't remember.
Oh my God, and Clarabelle is so precious.
She is the sass.
She's so sassy.
She brings the cowbell.
As we continue down Frontierland, there's a bunch of just facades really for a good amount of the way that are really pretty. They have cool like chairs up in the top of balconies and just gorgeous little details that are really beautiful.
It really feels like you're in like the country.
Yeah,
West.
It does. And then you run into Pecco's Bill, which is another dining area. It's quick service. They have kind of Mexican food.
Yeah,
You can get fajitas, fajita bowls. It's pretty good, yeah. I'd say it's probably one of our favorite places to eat in Magic Kingdom if you want something quick and good. And then that's basically the end of the street before we head into the brand new, or pretty brand new, Tiana's Bayou Adventure. And at the very end of the strip of Frontierland is the iconic Big Thunder Mountain. Such a fun coaster, and we cannot wait to see what is going to be beyond it.